I'm here with Metagame Jiu-Jitsu. I'm here with Justin Farwell at North Texas MMA under Terry Corcoran. And so recently I heard you got a lot of social media exposure going on for exposing a fake black belt out of the UFC gym in Farwell. So I just want to get your word on it. I got a lot of questions. A lot of people in the jiu-jitsu community got a lot of questions. I just want to know what happened. How did you find out about it? I just want to hear your side of the story, honestly.
It was a really crazy situation. I guess it was about Thursday of last week. The guy had come over here, Jeremy had come over here to our gym to talk to Terry, confront Terry, had his chest broken out. There was a couple of students out there, and Terry wasn't here, and Matt wasn't here, so he left a note that he wanted to talk to Terry and Matt. So Terry and Matt went across the street to talk to him. Words were exchanged, this, that, and the other, and that was the end of it. Saturday I had to train, Sunday I was getting ready to train, and I was bored at home by myself. It was about 1:30, shower shift, the open mat, I couldn't make it there in time, I couldn't make it to Brandon's in time, the bar was closed. So I ended up saying, I'm gonna call the UFC gym, they have a black belt, and I'm gonna go roll with it. I'll do a workout. So I called up there, and the gym owner answers the phone, and the manager, what have you, answers the phone. And I asked about the jiu-jitsu program, and he says they have a black belt. And he just received his black belt, and I thought, well, great, I'm really interested in jiu-jitsu. Can I come roll with him? So he said, yeah, that'd be great. And he talked to Jeremy, and Jeremy said we could do a 30-minute block. We had a 30-minute block where you can assess me and see where I was. So I said, great, what time? He said 2 o'clock. I headed up to the gym. I got there about 1:55, and I introduced myself to Jeremy. He introduced himself to me. I was wearing sweats. I'm a purple belt. I had a red rash under my sweats. So he didn't know at the time that I was a purple belt.
Did you get your blue belt, your purple belt from Terry?
No, I got my purple belt from Daniel Landry. Daniel Landry got his purple belt from Kirk Gibson. Kirk Gibson got his purple belt from Moeller. Moeller got his purple belt from Caltron. So yeah, I got my purple belt from Daniel Landry. He's a really good friend of mine. Gave me my purple belt on his 46th birthday. And I've known him since I was like 17 years old. So it was a really, really special moment for me. And I'm very happy about that. I got my purple belt. I love it. So anyhow, I'm over there, I'm talking to him, and it just seems real sketchy and fishy. I'm talking to him about jiu-jitsu, it's weird. So he changes into his Hayabusa. Rash guard, and we go to the cage, and that's where they roll at over there. Their mat space is we get in there, we start rolling, and I asked him if he wants to roll in heat, when I called up there, and he wanted to roll no heat, which I thought was kind of weird. You're a black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and you want to roll no heat. I think he wanted me more to roll his heat. Anyhow, we end up rolling no heat. And I have him in my butterfly guard, and I kick his left leg out, and I arm drag his right arm, and I proceed to take his back, going to put the seatbelt on, kiss the ear, and roll it. Just basic technique. Right? So I go to put the seatbelt on, and he doesn't tuck his chin, he doesn't try to sit out, he doesn't do anything, any basic defense was not there. His neck was long and it was exposed, so I just choked him. I stood up and choked him, and I choked him pretty good, and he made some noises, and finally he tapped, so I let him go. How long did that take? It took about 15 seconds. I didn't have a timer. I wasn't looking at my watch, but
it was faster than it should have.
It was a faster than a speed bull. It was pretty crazy. I was very shocked. I've never done that before. I've never tapped any belt level that fast. But so it was a shock to me, and all of a sudden, right when I let him go, he started rolling around talking about his foot, his Achilles. And I heard it. And I'm thinking in my mind, okay, I don't know how I hurt his Achilles. It's really bad. And he said, climbing out of the cage the day prior, he banged his foot on a stair. Okay, so this was an injury that just surfaced due to a choke. Yeah. So anyhow, at this point I'm like, man, I better get this on video because
so that's when you started to realize he's probably not.
Yeah, and
probably not what he's saying.
Also I didn't want him to say that like I did anything bad, you know. So I busted my camera out because I was just uncomfortable with the whole situation, I guess, in a way. I wanted documentation of what was going on.
Did you ask somebody there to video for you? Was that a member or was that a friend of yours?
There was a member there. There was a girl there. She was very nice somebody, and she videoed it. And I said, hey, can you get some video of this? And Jeremy kind of was pretending like he couldn't walk, but then he was walking fine and it was just coming and going. So anyhow, I said, hey, let's just roll light. So we start to roll again, and I end up in north-south. But he doesn't shrimp out, he doesn't try to regain his guard, nothing. He lays on his back and just tries to like bench or shoulder press me off of him. So his arms are exposed, everything. So it's an easy mount, you know, I just jump over there and I take the mount, and he has his arm, so I figured, oh, there's an arm choke, I'm going to take that. You know, that's good all day. From the mount position, it's good money. So I go to take the choke, and immediately he says he's hurting, get off of me. So I get off of him. He said on the video. So I get off of him. At that point, the UFC gym, general manager, owner, what have you, whatever it is, comes in, and Jeremy's grabbing his foot, and then he starts grabbing his knee, and he tells me maybe I should teach some classes for him. So you hear that on the video, he's like, yeah, you should come in here and maybe you can teach some classes. So I roll with the guy. Randy, you're a purple belt. You know what a black belt feels like.
Yeah.
Even if he's taken off a couple of years.
Yeah, even if he's being nice.
Even if he's being nice, you know, and he's not a black belt. Yeah, he's not a black belt. And so I decide, you know, this is wrong. This man is stealing people's money. He's disrespecting every black belt in the business, you know. Terry Corcoran, Alan Moeller, Jason Sampson, Rocky, Matt Larry, Chris Brennan. Everybody around here is disrespecting everybody that's earned their black belt, that started at white belt, that's given a decade or more of their life to this sport so that it can grow. And he just thinks he's going to come in and he's just going to run things around here. And so I decided at that point that it was time to confront him about it. So Terry Corcoran had already emailed.
So did you actually like ask him to like, hey man?
You know what I did was I knew that Terry Corcoran had already emailed his coach, or his alleged coach, the coach that he had named previously to Terry Corcoran. Terry Corcoran emailed me, and he found out that guy did not train there and that he was actually a fight promoter. So I knew before I went over there that this man was not a black belt. I didn't go over there for any ill intent. I knew that he was not a black belt. I wasn't assuming anything. So I went ahead and I said, hey, this man here says he's got his black belt. Who'd you get your black belt from? And I got it in Hawaii, and he kind of looked down. And I said, this man is clearly not a black belt, and that was all on video. And that happened, and somehow, some way, the video cut off at about 3 minutes and 30 seconds or whatever. I don't know how long it was. But the guy had made a comment to me about if I could get up, you know. So I had leaned down and told the guy politely, I said, sir, I'm 32 years old. How old are you? He said, I'm 36. I said, well, if you could get up, we would do nothing because we're adults. And I just wanted to let him know that I'm not here to beat you up, dude. You know what I mean? I'm not here to beat you up at all. I was just over here to roll with the black belt.
Yeah, it's going to get a good
And I
roll.
got scammed, you know. So stop scamming.
Yeah, so yeah, you went over there to get ready for your tournament.
Yeah,
On
this
this weekend, right?
AGF tournaments, check it out. It's a great card, man. They run their tournaments very efficiently. You're not there standing around all day. Same day weigh-ins, no weight cuts. You're rolling with the guys. Weigh what you weigh. You're at your skill level. It's good. Do it. It's awesome.
So it kind of sounds like you were looking for a good role to get ready for your upcoming tournament. Before you actually went over there, you kind of had an idea that he was faking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he was faking the whole injury. You know, I got a lot of people messaging me, you know, making comments, and it's all alleged. You know, I don't know if it's true or not, but one of the guys says that he was in the military with him. I don't know if it's true. You know, allegedly, that the guy used to fake injuries during training, whatever. But I mean, hey, if the guy wants to be a black belt, put the white belt on, man. I'll buy you a gi, bro. I'll buy you a gi, bro. I'll give you free private lessons. I'll teach you everything I know. You know, there's a lot of places. If you want to be a black belt, earn your black belt. Become what you want to be. You don't have to make it up. So,
You got a
crazy ordeal.
Yeah, you got anything else? You got anything else you want to clear up, or what this whole, anything else you feel like people need to know about the whole event?
Well, mostly the whole thing was positive. All the comments I got were positive. I got some negative comments, guys saying that I was a bully or I was an asshole, you know. And that's just not good. I'm not.
Yeah. You're very honest. You know, I wouldn't say that's something you're out there to do is to bring negativity on somebody else's life.
But the thing is, you know, jiu-jitsu, I mean, it means a lot to me. I've been doing it for over 3 years. You know, I sacrificed 12 plus hours a week doing it. I don't see my daughter conscious. Basically, she's asleep when I get home 3 days a week. You know, I give up a lot for this, man. This means a lot to me, you know. And one day I want her to do jiu-jitsu. I hope she does want to do jiu-jitsu. And I want to leave it to her like I found it. And guys like this, it's not good for us, man. So I encourage everyone out there, if you know a guy that says he's a black one, he's not, confront him. You don't got to punch him in the face. Just tell him, man. Let him know. Expose it. Keep the sport pure.
Good deal. Justin, I appreciate you being honest, you know, keeping people honest, keeping yourself honest, you know, on behalf of the jiu-jitsu community. I appreciate it very much, and I thank you for that. You know, so I would like to talk to you about your tournament coming up. So I want to know how your training's been going, what you've been doing to get ready for it. If you want to go into kind of your game plan at all, I know that's kind of a top secret kind of stuff. You know, you don't want to give that away too much, but
hey man, I'm just gonna roll and have fun. And basically, I've been rolling with Chris Hine a lot. I've been rolling with Chris Egan. I've been rolling with Josh Hopper. There's a lot of really great guys over here that give me great rolls. Juan, this guy's a beast, man. I really get pushed over here at North Texas Mixed Martial Arts. I love it over here, man. It's a great gym. I've trained at Bowlers too. That's a great gym. I've trained at Texas Elite. That was a great gym. Fight Time Fitness. I'm in Michael West. That was a great gym. You know, I have trained at a few different places, and they're all great gyms. And I'm thankful and respectful to all those men. But currently, I'm training under Terry Corcoran. I really like it over here. He's a solid coach, Matt Berry. He's always looking at the new stuff out there, and we learn new stuff every week. It's just a real good program. And basically, man, I'm just gonna go roll and have fun. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's all about having a good time.
And win or lose, it is what it is. It's not like I'm some guru or something. I do lose, I do get tapped out, and I'm just in a game to have a good time, man. It's a good time, and it's all in fun, man.
Good deal. All right, Justin, man, you're one of the good people, one of the better people in the sport. I appreciate you giving me time.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
man.
you very much. Randy Manning from Metagame Jiu-Jitsu here with Justin Farwell with North Texas MMA under Terry Corcoran. And appreciate it very much. Appreciate you giving me your time and giving yourself to the sport and keeping it on.
Right on. God bless you guys, man. God bless you.